That will make things better. Yes. Alcohol. Ugh. The isn't a sign that I dislike it, it's just a sign of, ooh, that's strong. And now ginger is burning my throat. It is actually quite nice. It does feel almost like it should be stronger. But I'm not complaining. It's like one of the more drinkable bits of alcohol I've had in a while. There was a Cuban rum I had before, and oh god, it was divine. Like, I'm not much of an alcohol drinker, but you could just chug it. Well, not chug it, but like, normally I'm like, you know, I have to, like this taste is too strong for me to have, you know, much of a drink of it. But with that stuff, oh, it was just so lovely. You could, I just put back half a glass of it once, because, yeah, I don't want it spilling on that. So yeah, that was heavenly. I've had some cider before. For a time, probably not right now, but I could probably regale to you exactly what I've had and when. Not exactly the day, but what event I had it at. Like, I had my first pint at a party just before my debs. I don't know what the American equivalent is for debs, and it seems like I may have. It might be down further. Not what I'm looking for. I'm not sure what the American equivalent of a debs is. Maybe you know, graduation party kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I think. Debs is short for debutante. Or something. I've no fucking clue. No one ever calls it by the full name, so I don't know the full name. I just know this debs. You get dressed up, you go to a hotel, you get drunk. That's pretty much the order. Kill. You whore. To talk about something else for a moment. I've been, like, as I've been saying in a few different videos, though some of them snowingly haven't gone live. Either they won't see the light of day, or they mightn't have seen the light of day yet. I play Magic the Gathering, and this is around the time of Exile, or whatever, you know, the Dino Pirates and all that. I'm being eyeballing, thinking that I have a counters deck from, you know, Hour of Devastation, Amonkhet, and I think it might actually work well with Ixalan. If I insert a particular vampire card, whenever a vampire attacks, each opponent takes a point of damage and you heal one. And if I put in Arcane Adaption, and have everyone flagged as vampire, I have a token deck. So I put down 2 Nests of Scarabs, 2 Archfiends of Ifnir, I discard 1 card, and if each person has 3 creatures, so that's 9, I get to put down 18 tokens, and I get like 36 creatures. And now if those 36 creatures don't die immediately, and I think some of my friends have board clears, or at least things that can do 1 damage to everyone, basically I could kill everyone in my next attack. Even if I lose like 16 of them, I could probably kill everyone in my next attack. Just with the Beatles and that effect. Actually, I think that even beyond just killing the Beatles, I think they do have some like removal of effects and all that. There's a trial of ascendancy here. Yes, I know why I shall put the trial of ascendancy in this bathhouse. Yes. I am a good emperor. Yes. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever finished telling that story before. There was a Roman bathhouse. A nobleman was in said bathhouse, and he saw a poor man just without a guy to scratch his back for him. So he was just like, the poor guy was just scratching his own back off of one of the pillars. So, against the advisement of his either bodyguard or friend or whatnot, the nobleman gave the guy enough money to hire someone to scratch his back or to buy a back scratching thing for himself. And as his friend had warned, the next day tons of poor old men were scratching their backs against the wall. Hector Tickus. Fucking bull. There was a Australian guy, Eternal Servant, Yeah, I don't think they quite meant it this literally. There was an Australian guy, nicknamed something Owen. His nickname was the Bull. Sorry, his name was something Owl. I don't remember his first name, but his surname was Owen, I think. His nickname was the Bull, or Bull. Sabaton did a song about him in the Heroes album, Ballad of the Bull. He charged out into the line of fire 11 times, bringing back 11 guys in total. Not each time. I remember reading on Wikipedia, I think he collapsed after bringing back the 11th. But yeah, he ran out into fire to bring them back, bring them back alive. So, seriously, well done to him. They're bleeding quite dramatically. And mounted her mighty rock, Gar-Kukan, holy queen of the sky, and descended upon her enemies and her armies of darkness. Was, what's his face there? Blargy guy? Bruce Campbell. Yes, Bruce Campbell. I was going to call him Sam Axe. For those who don't get the reference, Sam Axe was, my wrist is burning. Sam Axe was Bruce Campbell's character in Thingamajiggy. Burn Notice. There we go, and we'll take back the Reeve, because it's, even though I already have one, it's worth too much. So, yeah, he played the Sam Axe in Burn Notice. Basically, it's about a spy. He gets burned, and as such is just like he works for like the CIA or FBI or some American Secret Service, and so he's just kind of left there and in like Florida. It's like where his mom is and whatnot. I can't remember why he's left there in particular, but like I came in like 4 seasons in. I watched a few episodes. That's it. But yeah, he basically ended up he got burned. I think basically his private details were released. So people knew that this guy was a spy, and if spies information like that's revealed, they can't really do their job, can they? So yeah, basically he was retired or something, but he still was doing some work in some capacity. I can't remember. Firstly, I'm inebriated. Secondly, it's been young since I really talked about the show beyond Bruce Campbell's character being called Sam Axe. Like, seriously, I think that's the character's actual fucking name. Like, I don't know what to call it, ham, machismo, whatever, but I love it. Also, I swear these are actual Roman art they've just put into the game. Like, I swear that's one of Julius Caesar, or something I've seen before anyway. Well, probably not Julius Caesar, but I swear I've seen that bit of art before somewhere. But yeah, I can't remember the details of the show, but it was entertaining enough. Going a different accent there. Sometimes when I get excited and whatnot, I start taking on a Northern Ireland accent. For those who don't know, I'm born and raised in Ireland. Bathhouse, hidden sin where revelry thrives. The Grand Promenade. But yeah, yeah, it's been ages basically since I've seen the show and whatnot, so I can't remember the details. But yeah, he basically gets burned, so he's like left and forward. And there's still conspiracies. He still ends up doing jobs, ends up working for some agency or another or whatever. But like he has to. I remember one bit of it is I think he has to find out who burned him, and get his vengeance or something. I can't remember. It's like I said, I haven't seen enough info on it. I've seen enough of the show. I could tell you about forever. I've watched every single episode of it. It has the guy from, not the most recent Fantastic Four, but the one with the Silver Surfer sequel. That one, he played Mr. Fantastic in that. He plays an immortal, an Englishman. He's like the lead mortician in some morgue in New York, and he's there because he basically there's a ton of bodies. He can study them and figure out why is he immortal and they weren't. And basically his idea is he wants to be able to die. Basically, he's lived like a few hundred years, and he's seen a lot. And I love the dynamic between him and I can't remember the guy's name now. Abe. I love the dynamic between him and Abe. I don't want to say anything about it because spoilers. I'm not sure how early you said spoilers out, but I know there's spoilers. But it's also one of the few shows where, in other shows, you see like, oh, characters, you know, having romance, getting laid or whatever, and most of the time I don't give a shit. He was like the one time I was like, I actually was happy that the character was romantically successful. Like the one time, because it was just like, the rest of the time it's just like, get on with the story, I don't care about this. He was the one time I actually gave a shit. So many silver coins! I don't know what's with this sudden increase in drop rate. Under the betrayer. Wonder, is that his... has he always been called that? Or is this a new edition? I'm just imagining the teacher reading out in school. Under the betrayer. I'm here, miss. Have you betrayed anyone yet? No, miss. Good. Keep at it. They would be betraying or they're not. Either. She's a very ambivalent teacher. So, hey, beautiful. I'm just wandering through here, seeing if I get any portals or whatever, so that way I don't have to trounce my way through here again. If not, at least I've gotten some extra XP. This is also level 56 area. What the blarney? Weird. Move! Lightning storm. Is that mind controlling? I think they're actually shooting flaming skulls at me. Yeah, some of them are casting the skulls I can make. And I just dominated them back, I think. Nah. I say half-heartedly and inebriatedly. Heartily. Spectral officer. Spectral tactician. I'm not sure really weak floating skulls that I can dominate back are really that great. Or really that tactician. Wait, are they sending up blasts too? Huh. Good for them. Didn't really help him out much though. Also, as a side point, Baldur's Gate is on the list, though I probably won't be doing the, oh. I just noticed those statues had tits. Interesting. I won't be doing the Siege of, Dragon Spear. I probably won't be doing that. I might do the Enhanced Edition. Might. I don't know right now. Christ. I have the non-enhanced version. Might do that. But yeah, I probably won't be doing the enhanced edition. Sorry, I won't be doing the enhanced edition's expansion. I've only heard bad things about it. And commentary from the devs haven't really, you know, made me feel all warm and fuzzy about it. apparently, if memory serves, they had some commentary that basically it was sexist for a woman to ever be the butt of a joke. Like, one character, the joke was that she was well, apparently the joke was that she was a nagging, overbearing housewife, nagging, overbearing wife. Not she wasn't a housewife. So they found that to be sexist against her. So they changed it. Like, how dare a woman ever be the butt of a joke? Don't they know that that's only for men? Fucking retards. Maybe I'm misunderstanding them or misremembering them. That's happened before. I was bitching about something I told Neil Gaiman said, but I misremembered. So I was kind of bitching about something he partially said, or partially endorsed. He was endorsing a thing where they're saying that men are inherently inferior writers to women when it comes to writing female characters. A man with after getting a ton of help, might write a C character at best, but a woman will write without help a B character, a B male character. This person was allegedly a teacher, but they have a ton of obvious contempt for men. So in all likelihood, she was just failing her male students because they were male. That's how it reads to me. She had just such obvious contempt and loathing for her male students. Maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I am, but that's just when she just seems so angry at men for existing. It just doesn't seem likely she could be an unbiased teacher. That's just how I feel, and that's what I'm thinking on it. I'm not asserting it's true. She just seems so damn angry. I just don't see it as any other way, you know? I think it's a she, anyway. I don't even know. For all I know, it's my beer bottle here. So, yeah. Yeah, he was endorsing this, but then he was saying, oh, I don't think it's a permanent thing, even though what he was just after jerking off did say it was a permanent thing, or heavily implied it. So yeah. I'm not a fan of his. He might be a fantastic writer, but as a person, he's a fucking idiot. But yeah, I was wrong when I was bitching about it before. I was adding in a few details he didn't actually say. I was misremembering it. I was quite pissed at the time. Not drunk as I am now, but angry. I'm a bit angry now, but alcohol's making it better. So yeah, I'm a big fan of people being treated equally, rightly, justly. And someone saying that someone is inherently, because of their genitals, an inferior writer, kind of irritates me. You know, in a blood and thunder sort of way, you know? So, let's continue. Into the Vol area. But yeah, sorry for the tangent. Grounded, evacuated quarter. Interesting. But yes, apologies for the tangent there. Do kind of wanted to apologize for the inaccurate bitching I made about him. And anyway, what I was saying about the other person was that's just how it's read to me, what they were saying. They just seemed so damn angry. They didn't seem like they could be an honest critic. You know? If you utterly hate slasher movies, you shouldn't be judging slasher movies. If you utterly hate men, you shouldn't be judging content men have made, because you're not going to give them a fair shake. Same if you utterly hate women, you shouldn't be judging content women have made, because you're not going to make a fair judgment. Certainly I'm not saying you might make a right point here and there, but more than often, you're going to be much harsher on them. Like, I utterly hold Jim Sterling in complete contempt. I'm a terrible judge of just Jim Sterling's content. He did a skit a while back. Others had some stupid critiques about it. Like, they were claiming he was cross-dressing. He wasn't. He was dressing up as some French aristocrat. He just had a really irritating voice. It was like a vocal, like an itch that you could hear. Well, my ears felt itchy from listening to it. But I utterly hate the man. So of course I'm not going to like it. I hold him in complete contempt. So of course I'm not going to like it. Of course I'm going to be a terrible judge. So that's just what I'm saying here. If you utterly hate something, which she clearly seemed to do, she's not going to be a fair judge. And again, I'm saying she because I'm kind of hoping no guy has that much self-hatred. Or at least if they have that much self-hatred, I at least hope they keep it to themselves and not be spewing it everywhere. It's one thing to be pissing in your own cornflakes. There's no need to, start pissing in everyone.